Welcome back. Now, the National Liquor Traders Association has pledged 2 million rand towards KZN booze sellers. Hundreds of people are without homes and stores have been severely damaged. For more on this, let's get more details from Ntimane from the National Liquor Traders Association. Thank you very much for coming into studio. Now, of course, 2 million rand, this will definitely assist those whose property has been damaged. How's it looking in KZN specifically in terms of those who own taverns?
Thank you for the opportunity. Firstly, we'd like to send our heartfelt condolences to the families that have lost their loved ones in these devastating floods, but also commend the good work by the search and rescue teams, as well as the medical and health fraternity in that province. So we feel that 2 million rand, even though it's not much, but will go a long way in alleviating against the suffering that our traders have suffered in KZN. But also we're not stopping there. Also looking at communities as well in around the areas that are affected, so we can see how we can best support them. So our support is in three phases. First is the food parcels, as well as also providing credit terms for liquor traders when they do recover and they go back into trading. But also there are rebuilding efforts. We have partnered with one of the major banks in the country that are going to assist us in terms of funding so that our liquor traders can recover and rebuild their businesses.
Just paint me a picture of, what's it looking like on the ground in terms of your members. Any of them lost loved ones or have had their taverns completely destroyed?
So we have had reports of some of our members having lost their loved ones and their taverns are completely destroyed. I mean, the area of Inanda and Tuzuma and Kwamashu, that's where we are seeing the most devastation. But, we are comforted by the fact that, the liquor traders in KZN have actually come together, led by the KZN Liquor Traders Association, Mike Kumalo, where they've also, put some money together so that they can assist some of these traders. So for us, really, is to go in there and ensure that, all the liquor traders are looked after, that they've got a meal on the table. But we're not only stopping there, we're also looking at communities surrounding some of our liquor traders to make sure that we look at a holistic approach. This is not only devastation that has impacted liquor traders, but also whole communities are affected by this. Hence, our support is not only for liquor traders, but for whole communities as well.
Are you pleading to any of the big suppliers of alcohol, for instance, your SAB, InBev, or any of them? Do you have any plea? Are you pleading to any of them to probably also just chip in?
Yes, certainly we'd like to urge all the liquor manufacturers, to come on board to support the people of KZN, not just liquor traders, but communities, because these are consumers of these products. At the end of the day, they need to come to the party. We have had, the gift of the givers, for example, making a call for fresh water. There isn't any clean water in KZN at the moment, and there's also shortage of electricity. So, if you look at those two factors, it means that people there are living under difficult circumstances. I think the first thing that we can do right now is to ensure that we provide water for people of KZN so that at least, they can look up to something positive, and then we'll wait for electricity when it does come back. But for now, the situation there is dire. But we feel that manufacturers, but also retailers, in fact, we can even go further and say that anyone who benefits financially from trading in KZN should come to the party. It should not be a selected few, but everyone who has a business in KZN should come to the party and support the NGOs that are on the ground that are making an impact and a difference in communities that are affected by the flooding there.
Going back to the liquor traders, this will obviously assist in terms of small business. We know that the minister there, Stella Ndabeni-Abraham, spoke on this channel about some of the relief that they're planning to have towards the end of May for some businesses. But of course, for liquor traders who are also small business, this 2 million rand will go a long way at least.
No, certainly it will go a long way. And this is just a start. I mean, our relationship with the bank that is partnered with us goes a long way, just beyond even the relief funding that we're looking at. It seeks to also support businesses, small businesses in their growth prospects, as well as ensuring that they're able to build up and support, as much jobs as possible. As we know that the liquor traders in the country employ about 250,000 jobs. This is the most important informal sector. This is the most important contributor to the township economy, and it cannot be ignored. So we are grateful that government is coming to the party. And I hope when they say small business, they're not excluding liquor traders like they've done in the past. We'll welcome any support or relief by government to ensure that we cushion against the devastating floods that have caused, so much pain in KZN.
Tell me a bit more about that point you just made now, feeling as though government has been leaving out liquor traders in any relief that they've had. I'm assuming you're talking from COVID-19 to the July unrest, and now you're hoping this will stop.
Yeah, so when the Minister of Finance, for example, made the budget speech, we made a call to say we need to repeal the apartheid era laws that forbids government from funding liquor traders. So all government agencies in the country are not able to find liquor traders because they've got a law that says that they cannot find sin industry. So we are hoping that government is going to repeal that apartheid era law and be able to support small businesses. Government cannot now bring in economic apartheid where liquor traders are being excluded. So we feel that we need to be included because we are part of the country, we are part of the economy, and we should be protected and supported.
Well, thank you very much for coming to studio. We really appreciate your time. Ntimane, he's from the National Liquor Traders Association.